Down, 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 down. Down.
They're so loose on my fingers right now.
You gotta get loose, but loose. Billions is here with us. He doesn't want to be. Oh, don't be rude. This is your child.
Why you gotta be so
rude? All right. Ah.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Babe Chronicles. Today we are going to be doing a how we met story. And it's actually quite the interesting story of how we met. I'm not proud of it, but I'm proud of her, so that's okay.
I'm proud of
I just think it's gross.
You want to get into it?
No, you can start this one off.
We should have met
multiple times, but at least by the age of like 8. Like she was probably 8, 9-ish, which means I was probably 7 maybe. And my uncle used to pick her mom up every now and again, and used to pick her up all the time. It's crazy that we never met, right? Well, then I had a girlfriend at the time, and I used to be in her neighborhood all the time because, I wanted to go see my girlfriend. And she apparently was always there. Had no idea. We used to always meet at a park, and still had no idea that she was ever there. We know all the same people. But this is where you start. Okay. So my ex had downloaded this app. It's called Her. It's like a little meeting app for...
like Meet Me or Tinder.
Yeah, it's more like a Tinder. And my ex had downloaded this app, and I mean... my ex downloaded this app to be herself, okay? How she normally is, wanting to go out and talk to other girls.
Sneaky.
I'm not going to say like she normally is, but how she used to be. And I then downloaded the app just to kind of see what it was like. But I put up pictures of me and my ex and her nephew and things like that. She doesn't remember that at all.
But I mean, paying attention to her ex-girlfriend. She's irrelevant and she's not attractive to me, so...
I'm dead. Anywho, so, it has like an age setting limit, and I, of course, didn't really go through all those settings because it's really not.
Disclaimer, she downloaded this app to be friends with people.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay, yeah, that's something.
Not to get on there to be sneaky like the other one. Continue.
Yeah, because I didn't really have, I just wasn't friends with a lot of people who were gay or anything like that. I mean, my regular schmegular friends are cool. But, it's just nice to have someone you can relate to in the point of, we both like girls. Not a lot of people like the fact that we like girls, so let's just be friends. Well,
similarities.
This one slid into my little DMs, and I'm weak. Not this time. She was 19.
Yes, I had just broken up with a relationship of mine. I've broken up with a relationship. I broke up with my ex at the time, who wasn't very good. Continue.
No, she was not.
I was in a very bad mind frame. I downloaded the app because I wanted some new friends and somebody else to talk to and not think about this ex of mine. So, yeah.
So she slid into my DMs and she was like, hey, like, you're really, really gorgeous. Pretty much like we should, be friendly towards one another. And I was like, oh, girl, you're pretty too. Like, look at you flourish. Go ahead, boo. Do your thing.
But at the time, I was taken. And so she was like, oh, well, I see that you have a girlfriend. Or I don't know if you said that or if I said that I have a girlfriend.
I seen it on Snapchat. I seen you had a girlfriend on Snapchat. It was a minute. We were talking for a minute. I didn't notice the pictures of the chick, so I was literally like this. I was like, you're on this app, and I was flirting hardcore, but I'm not the type to flirt, so it was really strange for me. And we became friends on Snapchat, and I noticed that she had a girlfriend at the time, and little old me was a little bit heartbroken, but continue, baby.
Well, fast forward a little bit. I break up with my ex-girlfriend, and a little bit after that, I start talking to this other girl. And me and this other girl are, a thing or whatever. And
or whatever is correct.
I'm weak. And Valentine's Day strolls around. And
this is last year.
This was last year.
This was last year.
So, fun fact about me is sometimes I'm quite the oblivious beaver when it comes to things. I feel like that was a pity kiss, like my poor baby.
It's okay, baby.
But I'm a little oblivious sometimes. I really can be, and it's kind of sad. But she was talking to me about this girl she likes. And she's like, I just don't know how to tell her. I don't know what to do about it. I kind of want to ask her to be my Valentine, blah, 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 blah. So what should I do? And so I'm like, oh my goodness. First of all, can I meet this girl? Because at this time, her and I were close. Yeah. But we still haven't met each other yet.
It's been about 2 years, and we were like best friends now.
But only over social media and things, because we still hadn't met in person.
We haven't even talked on the phone.
No, we hadn't. We had just been texting. And so I'm like, no, like, you have to let me, like, send me a picture of her. Like, I have to approve. Have to make sure she's at least cute for you, girl. Like, I don't want you going out dating no ugly girls, because her rap sheet not the best.
Ugly girls need love too, babe. Ugly Nation.
Who's the Ugly Nation?
Me!
Okay. We're not going to touch that because, okay. But anyway, she was like, well, like, I don't really know what to do to tell her or how to tell her. And I'm like, well, girl, if it was me, I like poems or, something like them to put it in writing form, because I'm very into that. A sapiosexual, if you will. And I'm just like, yeah, like, write her something like really beautiful, because, like, I love that kind of stuff. So I just feel like a lot of other girls love that kind of stuff too. And she was like, oh, okay. Pretty much like, I'll think about it type deal. Like, maybe I'll give it an hour later. Is that not right?
An hour? Being the writer I am, I don't know what you're about to say, though. That's why I said an hour.
Okay. What were you about to say?
Being the writer I am, and her saying, I like poems. But she said, since you write songs, it should be easy for you. I was like, oh, you like that kind of thing? She had no idea I was talking to her about her. And so I was like, oh, since you like that kind of thing, let me write you a poem. It was that night that I wrote a poem. She fell asleep. And I wrote it because I was still up and I was thinking about it. I was texting my best friend at the time, Bianca, I love you. But I was texting her, and I was like, she asked me what I was doing, and I was like texting my crush about my crush, but she doesn't know that I'm talking about her. And so that whole conversation was like extremely funny to me. And I wrote her this poem, and at the end, I said, Kamari, will you be my Valentine?
I wish I still had that text message. I don't know what happened to our text
I don't know what happened to it either. But she told me she was talking to somebody.
Again, with the crushing of heart.
Yeah, I was saying, little old me.
I'm apparently good at that.
Had my little heart not really broken though. It was just a little bit cracked. You know, there was just a little chip there. Because I was like, I'm not about to let her slip. So, one day I was on the phone with my other best friend, Rex, and we were just talking. I don't even know what we were talking about. All I know is I started freaking out because I have an iPhone and she started FaceTiming me. We've never talked. 2 years. And we never, like, talked on the phone, nothing. She started FaceTiming me. And I'm laying there and I'm like...
Not even a regular call. Like, you about to see me, girl.
And I was like, I don't know what to do. And I was like, Rex, what do I do? And he was like, you answered the phone. Okay, bye. And he hung up. So I was like, and I answered the phone.
I'm on the toilet, by the way. Like, our first conversation on FaceTime was me peeing, and I decided to FaceTime her. And then that was the day we had decided that we were going to hang out the next day.
Yep. She said, just come over one day. And I said, okay, I'm coming over tomorrow. And okay. I came over. And then ever since we've been, I can't say inseparable. We had a little issue at one point in time. But we ended up back friends. And I don't typically take friends back. So you know she meant something to me. And then I told her I liked her. Again, like I still liked her. We went to go see the Emoji Movie. And I told her that I still liked her. And she wasn't talking to anybody at the time. And so I knew that was like, you know, this is the time. If I don't tell her now, I'm never going to tell her. And like, at least not in time for anything. And we've been together since. That's how we met.
That was right. And then, that's our story.
That is
disgusting.
Our story. Yes, that's disgusting. We met on a dating app. When we should have met multiple times before. And what's crazy is I knew like a bunch of mutual friends from her. Like,
yeah, we have a bunch of mutual friends.
And her ex at the time has very like mutual friends with me. So it's just interesting that we went through all of that to meet on an app, which to me makes me think that it was fate in some way because...
Oh, yeah, because let me tell you, as soon as I saw that she was 19, that's why that part was important. Oh. On the app, as soon as I saw she was 19, I was like, ooh, I can't even go out to a bar with her because, again, I was only there to meet friends that I could go out with, friends that are not 19. And she slid under the radar, and as soon as she had texted me or slid in my DMs and I saw she was 19, I changed the age up to at least 21. So she just barely got under the radar. Like,
but she kept talking to me.
I did because we were friends.
So that's all I have to say. If you like this video, I know we were just talking your heads off. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. Comment below. Let us know what you want to see next, what you want to hear. I don't know. Definitely follow us on Instagram and Twitter. The links will be below in the description. And yeah, we are the Babe Chronicles, and I love her.
Oh, I'm gonna move the whole thing.
We've been together for a while now. We're growing stronger every day now. It feels so good and there is no doubt I will stay with you.